Hello, we're going to do our spelling lesson today. So for this spelling lesson, it's going to be similar format as last week. As much as possible, I'm going to keep the same flow that we do in class, going over each of the words, going over the syllables and the phonograms that make up each syllable, and then you'll have a time to write it before we go over it together up here. So you do need pencil and paper for this. If you need to grab that now, pause the video and go get it. Okay. The first word that we have today is allegation. Say allegation. It's probably a new word that you haven't heard before, but it goes with one of the words that we had last week, which was allege, which we thought to spell allege with a silent final E. Allege. So this word means to make some sort of claim that maybe wrong has been done. So it's possible that it's not true, but it's just you saying, oh, I think that something wrong happened here. Now we're going to use this word to make allegation. So allegation, as you can see here, it's not going to make a j sound for this j. It's going to be the first sound for allegation. We also have that shun or shon suffix, which turns it into a noun. So for allegation, let's sound it out. Allegation, 4 syllables. In the first syllable, what sound do you hear? A-ol, 2 sounds. That's ol is there just to keep the a-a-ah saying its first sound. It ends up being silent, but do think of it as a-ol. Next syllable, what do you hear? L-e-g, 3 sounds. Basic code. Next, a, 1 sound. That's just a-a-ah saying its name. Finally, sh-a-n, 3 sounds. The sh we use is sh, tall letter sh, and we have a-o-oo. So, al-leg-a-shon is the word. Go ahead and write it. Sound out those phonograms as you're writing them. Okay, and let's go over it together. Sound it out with me. A-ol, syllable break. Ol-e-g, syllable break. A, syllable break. Sh-a-n. Al-leg-a-shon. Okay, make your corrections if you need to. And we pronounce this word allegation. Let's mark. Anything here? The first ol is going to be silent, just like usual when we have a consonant broken up by a syllable break. This is basic code. We are going to underline a saying its name. Sh, tall letter sh. And finally, just like usual, that shon suffix has that phonogram sh, tall letter sh, and a-o-oo saying an sound. And allegation is a noun. Okay, word 2 today is one that you'll probably be more familiar with. It's cemetery. Say cemetery. So a cemetery is a burial site. Usually it's a large plot of land that has different spots for people to be buried. For cemetery, we think to spell cemetery. Can you sound that out with me? Cemetery. Okay, let's do the syllables. Sorry, I was saying it the way we pronounce it. Cemetery. 4 syllables. In the first syllable, what sounds do you hear? S, 3 sounds. The s is actually k, s, saying its second sound. And the rest of it is basic code. The next syllable, 1 sound. We could think it to spell this as cemetery, but the sound is what it makes, and it just happens to be in an open syllable. So, the next syllable is t, 2 sounds. The we use is the most common the of her. It ends up saying more of an air sound, cemetery. And finally, E, 1 sound. When we hear the sound E at the end of the word, usually it comes from, I-E. So sim, ter, e, 4 syllables. Please sound it out as you write. Okay. And pause it if you need more time. Let's go over the spelling. Syllable break. Or E, since it's an open syllable. Syllable break. E. Cemetery. Okay. Make your corrections if you need to. And let's go over the markings. Says its second sound. E ends up saying kind of an sound. Cemetery. So we'll put a thinking cap there. Okay. Says a different sound. It says an air sound in this word. Cemetery. And finally, third sound if you IE. A cemetery is a place. It's a noun. Okay, we're going to use the same beginning syllable here for the word cement next. So you might think of that there could be cement inside of a cemetery. You could have in each gravesite, I'm blanking on the word, but where you would see the information about the person who's buried there. So cemetery and then cement. So for the word cement, and actually this is flipped in your book, but oh well. Cement, we have once again a k saying its second sound, and we think to spell this as cement, even though usually we pronounce the word as cement. Okay, so for cement, arms out. Cement, 2 syllables. In the first syllable, what sounds do you hear? S, E, 2 sounds. This is a s, k, s, and e says an E sound when we think to spell it. The second syllable is ment. N-t, 4 sounds. That's basic code cement. Please sound it out as you write cement. Okay, pause it if you need more time. Cement. Let's sound it out up here. E, syllable break. N-t, cement. If you made a mistake, please cross it out and rewrite it. No erasing. Even though you're not at school, make sure you do not erase. You actually cross it out and rewrite it so that you get at least this one practice today of writing it from beginning to end correctly. Okay, so cement is the way we pronounce this word. Says its second sound. We think to say it as an E, but it says more of an sound, cement. And that's all basic code. Cement is also a noun, but it can be an adjective. You could describe that the driveway is cement, the cement driveway. Okay. Next word is going to be another one that's possibly new for you. The word is acquaint. Say acquaint. To acquaint is an action, a verb, meaning that you get to know somebody, probably not like a good friend or family member. It's just that you've met somebody new. So you acquaint yourself with them is a common way that we would phrase that. So to get acquainted is another way that we would say it. Acquaint is that action of getting to know them. We think to spell this word as acquaint, and we kind of have a double k sound that ends up having the first one as silent. Acquaint. That second one comes from qua. Let's sound it out. Acquaint. 2 syllables. The first syllable has what sounds? A, k, 2 sounds. We don't really say that k sound, but it comes from k, s. And the reason we don't say it is because there's that qua that has a k sound again in the second syllable. So once again, that first syllable, a, k, basic code. Next syllable, qu, a, n, t, 4 sounds. The qu is qu Never use Q without U. The A sound comes from A, two-letter A that we do not use at the end of English words. The rest is basic code. Please sound out as you write quaint. Pause if you need to. Okay, sound it out please with me. K, syllable break. Qu, a, n, t. Quaint. Make a correction if you need to. Okay, and let's go over the markings. We pronounce this word acquaint, so this has a thinking cap on top of that A, or k ends up being silent because we have a k in the qu sound. So qu, and then we've got a two-letter A that we do not use at the end of English words. The rest is basic code. This is a verb. Okay, you can watch this video a few times as you practice your words throughout the week. You could, if it's nice outside, write these words in chalk on your driveway. You could write them on a whiteboard at home. You could practice them in cursive. Make sure that you're practicing each one 4 extra times this week, though. I'll talk to you later.